before we say goodbye to the radio folks out there, hope you've enjoyed what we brought to you. But playing that song about the hat, brought. They say I'm crazy. I get outside the box. It reminded me of when you actually rode a horse from Wilder to Nashville.
I'll go bring that up.
Do you still hurt?
I'm telling you what, I got into that.
I wish I'd have went. I wish I'd have been on that ride. I'd have went there.
I had a new record coming out. I'd recorded a song called Down South of New Orleans. It was an old Johnny and Jack song years ago. It used to be on my dad's old jukebox, at 78 speed jukebox when I was growing up in my dad's grocery store. But I recorded that, and I decided to ride a horse down to Nashville to pick up the record. When they pressed the records, it was 45s then. For you people who remember when 45s were popular.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, Jim Hyden decided to ride with me, so
I remember Jim.
Art Kessel had the horses, and we decided to ride down. Boy, that was a trip. We went down. We left. In fact, we left in the parking lot of the club where I'm playing right now.
Oh, is that right?
Old Mackeys.
Oak Monkey's parking lot.
It was a parking lot. It was a furniture store back then.
Right.
And I left from that parking lot, went down 42.
42.
To Louisville and hit 31 on to Nashville. We stayed on the back roads.
Was just the two of you?
Yeah, just and Art Kissel stayed along with his trailer.
Trailer stuff that take care of the horses.
To bed the horses down at night.
Yeah.
Feed them and stuff. And we planned it out. We little motels along the way, and so
Now,
where we'd stay overnight.
Was-
But WUBE decided to make it a pledge.
Right.
We did it for the Paraplegic Foundation.
Okay.
And people called in. It was 300
Pledge.
miles.
Yeah. Pledge so
And
much
people
money a mile.
Pledge a dime a mile or something.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Or whatever. And
Now-
that's quite a bit of money for the Paraplegic.
Now, Bobby, was that in the same era of Hero Daddy and Pepsi Man, or was that
That was before.
before?
Yeah.
Before.
That was before. That was in fact, it was 76.
Wow.
Okay, that was actually before you opened the club.
Yeah. And then after club got open, a couple boys wrote Hero Daddy and brought it to me. In fact, you know, RJ over here, he don't like
Super. Let me tell you something.
he don't like me to brag on him, but
He's
RJ's
one of the
been-
best.
He's been my promotion man since 1979. And for a few years, he got in the real estate business. And then he come back and he's here to stay.
I will say this, Bobby, and again, it's not because he said it or anything. I've said this to numerous people. Everybody in the country music world in greater Cincinnati, northern Kentucky, or the bluegrass field needs an RJ.
Yeah, I agree.
RJ he works his butt off to
He'll
get
make a
things.
promotion out of things I would never think about.
Yeah, he you know.
I call him the best promotion man on the planet. When he gets his face gets ready to deal.
Well, you know, it's hard to be. Sometimes it's hard to be humble.
Thanks, Gary.
Facts is facts. I mean,
That camera he's got, I think it's got a spring on it. When he hits 5 million pictures, it'll fly all to pieces.
I'd say he's got pretty close to 5 million on
I
there.
keep looking for it every time he get people gathered around me and takes a picture for Facebook. I look for it to just fly apart.
And I still think that someday, somewhere along the line, I still think that we should bring back Free Day in the Country.
Yep.
And RJ's the
You
man
talked
to
about
do
that
that.
before.
You know,
Yep.
RJ's the man to do that.
We can do it. We can do it.
And we've got several places that would help us. You know, I'm sure we could talk to Bob Lee's and they would probably do it right there in beautiful downtown New Richmond.
Let me tell you how.
They're doing
how
the
we met.
Appalachian
That would be
Festival.
Let me
great.
tell you how we met
Uh-oh.
and how we got together on this.
We're out of time.
Yeah.
We're out of time.
WSAI had just gone country.
I was there.
It was right. It was. I just opened the nightclubs. In fact, at the same time, and
Yeah.
Bob Laurie, who used to be the sales manager at WBE, they hired him for the general manager at WSAI.
All right.
And so Bob Laurie called me and wanted to meet for lunch, and see if we could work out some promotions and stuff with the station. So we met at the Quality Court, up where the restaurant goes around,
Yeah,
and he had RJ with him. RJ was a new sales rep at the station, and Bob Rory wanted to introduce him to me to be my promotion person
Right.
for the radio station.
right.
And so we had lunch that day, and RJ never said a word. He just listened for Bob Rory and I talking. And I brought up the fact that I'd heard they were doing a movie at Gillies featuring the mechanical
The
bull.
bull. Mhm.
And I said, you know, I said all I knew about it. And so we had lunch, and we said, well, we'll try to put some promotion together here. And so we said goodbye, and a couple hours, RJ called me and told me how much it would cost and how long it would take to get one.
So it was all over the bull.
I swear it
It
was.
started with
The
bull.
race was on.
It's true.
I said, I gotta see it first. So RJ and I, right on the telephone, right then, we decided we'd
Drive
go,
down.
we'd fly out to
flew,
Houston and
we
take a
flew.
look and see what was going on with this mechanical bull thing. I couldn't even imagine what it was like. And, you know, Texas being rodeo
Right.
oriented and wearing them cowboy hats and all.
Right.
But anyway, I just wondered if these Kentucky boys would take to it like the Texas people, rodeos and stuff. So when we went and checked it out, we decided right away it would work, didn't we? RJ?
We did. We saw it.
Yep,
They were finishing up filming in the parking lot that night. There was the scene at the end of the movie when there was a robbery,
uh-huh.
and they got the guy, Bud, Sissy and Bud got back together, and she was about ready to leave with this guy, but he robbed the place or something, whatever it was. But when they shut the filming down in the parking lot, Deborah Winger come in and rode the bull. The filming was
right.
all shut down. She just come in and just did a little exhibit on the bull.
Right.
It was an exhibit.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun.
So anyway, we flew out there. We didn't even get a room or nothing. We flew to Houston.
That's right, we did.
And Sherwood Cryer had told RJ that he'd look for a guy in a Gillies t-shirt, round the baggage check, and that'd be our ride to Gillies. So we found him.
Gator.
It was Gator. The guy that did the dancing
Right.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Danced to the Orange Blossom Special. He's been up here a few times.
Yep. Yep.
He's
Well.
our buddy. Yeah, he picked us up at the airport, took us to Gillies, and we laid around there all night, watched the festivities. I got up to sing with the band there that night, and when they closed the place, they drove us back to Houston Airport, dropped us off, and our flight wasn't until early in the morning. We wandered around that airport all night long, didn't we?
We did.
Caught a plane back home.
Wow.
And I ordered one that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you had him, yeah, you gave him a
Yeah,
check.
Did you-
I had a money order for the price for it.
Did you, somewhere, I don't know where, was it the prototype you got? What was number
It
two?
was number 3.
Number three?
And it sold in the auction we had. Somebody down in Falmouth got it.
Yeah.
We had a big auction that
Right.
before we tore it down. Sold everything in it that anybody bid on.
Did you sell the big vault?
Yeah, it went to Cleveland.
Yeah, up in Ohio.
Went to Cleveland.
That was the green room. The vault was in the green room.
It's in the green room.
Anyway, that's when I bought that original bull. They hadn't. Sherwood was showing me all about it, and he bought the patent for the company
Mhm.
because of the movie being made. He knew that was going to be popular.
Oh, yeah.
So before they knew about it, he went out to New Mexico and bought the patent for the thing. And see, he was building them himself. The first one he built was for John Travolta to learn to ride.
Mhm.
The second one was for the movie itself. And the third
That
one
was for Bobby
I
Mackey.
bought. It had a number 3 on the back of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we sold it in that auction that went down in Falmouth. So
Now-
they made it work again, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
I know another little piece of history that you may or may, when you all first bought the bull too, Wilder, did y'all have some little mini rodeos or something, or little, okay?
Yeah,
We did.
mechanical rodeo.
Okay, mechanical rodeos. There was a fellow that played mandolin for me for a little while, and he actually played mandolin with Terry Johnson and Coltrane. His name was Bruce Carter, and Bruce worked Well, at the time, he was, oh boy, I'm gonna go back here, RJ, see if you remember this. He was the manager of Vic Tanny's.
Yeah, I remember Vic Tanny's.
The workout joint,
Yeah.
Vic Tanny's, gym. And eventually, he ended up going to work for, the clothing company, the fire hydrant place. And he worked with my brother-in-law. His name was Bruce Carter, mandolin player. He's the first guy that I seen in person. Like I said, he played a few shows with me back then. And he had he was manager of Vic Tanny's, had a F5 Gibson Lord Lahr mandolin and a Corvette. And he said, if we ever make it big in bluegrass music, he said, I gotta have a set of weights on the bus or this will all go to flat. He was the most, he looked, you know, and, but he rode bulls also professionally for a while. And he won your first, he's a mandolin player, he won your first rodeo out there, broke his thumb in the process.
Oh,
But he was a mandolin player, but he won the whatever little prize it was you guys gave away.
Who was it broke his wrist? Was it
Jim Fox from Q102 broke his
Oh,
wrist.
Q102?
Yeah, he rode it over there in
I
the,
kind of remember that name though. Now that you've said it that
But
way.
Bruce actually rode professionally in the rodeos for a while, and he won it. He said just one of those freak things, you know. He ended up breaking his thumb, but he won he won the prize. He got the cigar that night.
well, that original bull was hard to deal with because it wasn't remote where you could turn the speed up and down.
Right.
There was a sprocket on the back of it, and the operator would set it on what speed they wanted it on, but nobody didn't know what speed they wanted it on. So they'd put it on a 5 or something, and it'd be too fast.
Yeah.
But now this
This
remote, you can start them off slow till they get their bearings together and turn them up a little. And if they can't handle it, turn it back down.
At one time, was that part of Matt's job? He runs down and run the bull. Did you run the bull?
Yeah.
For a
I did
minute.
for a little bit, yeah.
It has before.
See, I
On a night or two that the operator didn't show, I ran it. And
Right. It's hard to get good
My
help.
main job is to keep it running.
That's right.
That used to be the thing. It's hard to get good help. Now it's just hard to get help.
Yeah.
Good or bad, you can't find help anymore. Do nothing. Nobody don't want to do nothing.
Matt does it all.
He's good at it.
I met Matt, I didn't actually meet him, the manager at the old place there, it's been 20 years ago now, isn't it, Matt?
24 almost.
20-some years
24
ago.
years.
But who's counting?
Yeah.
See, folks.
Anyway, the manager, every once in a while, would get backed up with the glasses and would need somebody to help her catch up washing the glasses. I looked back there and Matt was back there washing
Washing
glasses.
glasses?
I finally said, who is this guy back there? Oh, that's Matt. He's helping me out.
Well, that goes to show you, Bobby, when Matt's been with you 24 years, RJ's been with you since 78,
79.
79. Your band, your band stayed with you forever and ever. You lost very few band members other than they just decided they wanted to do something else.
Yeah.
It says a lot when a guy that you work for is the way that you are.
When I get band members, I keep them, and when I make friends, I keep them too.
Yeah. It's just says a lot for you, and that's why you've been such a success, and you'll continue to be a success. And I know as long as Bobby Mackey's around, there's going to be country music. And our audience out there, if you like real country music, and not the stuff they tell you today's country, but if you like real country music, this is the man you want to go listen to. He's
Everybody wonders why I'm still wanting to do it and build a new club. Everybody wonders why I want to do that. Well, I can't quit.
Well, you can't, and I'll guarantee you, if you throwed your guitar under the bed and said, I ain't doing this no more for a while, it wouldn't be very little time you said, man, I gotta get my guitar out and play. We all go through those little spells where it's kind of, but it keeps you young, Bobby.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. It keeps you, if you're not doing something, you kind of just fade away, and
I keep my mind working every week. I'll think of a song during the week that I haven't sang in a long time, and I'll run it through my mind. I still remember that song, and guess what? The band would remember it too. So every weekend I do songs I ain't done in a long time just because I thought of it during the week and set it up. But, anyway, just because the old club wore out didn't mean that I did.
That's right, that's exactly right. Bobby, I appreciate you coming over, RJ, Matt, thank you guys so much, and, we gotta do this again, maybe when, season 3 and 4 comes out, new CD,
Yeah,
or whatever the case may be.
I appreciate you, Gary, very much, and I always appreciate our friendship for many years.
Thank you, my friend, and, y'all can think what you wanna do, but, Bobby and I, it's time for us to go get some chicken wings.
I thought you'd never ask.
And so thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the music we brought to you. And I will definitely be playing more of Bobby Mackey's CD on the radio airwaves. Until next time, God bless you. I'll see you sometime tomorrow right here on the same channel. And tomorrow, Miss Suzanne will be in here doing her rock and roll thing and get you started off rocking the weekend away. God bless you. Mike Jocelyn will be in a little while with Thursday Night Bluegrass. And until next time, see y'all later.